Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Soredemo Ayumu wa Yosetekuru, or When Will Ayumu Make His Move, episode 1 reaction. Alright, so this is a new show and it is from the from the similarity in the art style you could probably guess this is made by the same person who has made Takagi-san. So I knew about this manga. I've not read it though. I knew about it. I kind of read the synopsis and I was like, okay, this kind of sounds kind of nice. And yeah, that's why I think this is related to shogi. That's all I know. And I think the girl here is a lot more expressive than the boy, and the roles in the anime, it will be reversed, kind of, where the girl will be a lot more embarrassed and the boy will be like cool, kind of reverse to Takagi-san, something like that. I think, that's all I know. I've not read the manga. I don't know anything about it, what happens and all that. So yeah, let's see what this is about. I love my slice of life shows, and Takagi-san is one of my favorite animes, slice of life animes. So obviously, being made by the same author, I'm curious, and that's why I decided to react to this and check it out. So yeah, let us begin. This is the first episode of When Will Ayumu Make His Move. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Shogi Club, there you go. Urushi Yaotome and Ayumu Tanaka. Okay. His face. Oh, she's her senpai. There you go. Like I said, it's kind of reverse. The roles are reverse here. Like Takagi-san. Yeah, maybe he wants to. Oh, okay. Well. Oh boy. His face. Ah, yo, his face. Is he really unfazed by it, or? Oh my god. Oh, okay, there you go. So he's not unfazed. That's what I was curious about. So that I will. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. He'll probably lose. Yep, there you go. He lost. Oh boy. His his face is just the same expression. Wait, I remember a character like this. Okay, the song is quite nice. Oh, he reminds me of that guy from Aharen-san, the main guy. With the stoic face. His face, I cannot. Oh, wait, what is this? She's using a shogi piece against Kendo. Oh, he's smiling. Okay, there you go. Oh, bear in the whole castle. Oh. Ah, okay. Understandable because no, he's not confessing. That shows. Examples. uh, mm. She cannot say it. She'll be embarrassed before that. uh, um, ah, well, there you go. Yo. The shogi. He's talking about the shogi. Well, there you go. He can't confess. Okay, so these are the side characters. Maki. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, is oh he's trying to recruit him. Oh, Kendo team. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, like that. You're. Oh my god. He probably feels bad that he is. Yeah. Hmm. Two-piece hand. No, I don't think he wants it like that. Yeah. Well, then that means he won't be able to win at all. Like the whole confession is related to him winning. So I doubt he's going to confess anytime soon. So that means he won't win anytime soon. All right, he. He realized what was happening. Wait, there are two members. Wouldn't the club be like disqualified? Because I think like there's minimum amount of people you need in a club. It's like three or something. Hmm. What? Oh my god. What? Oh. Yeah. Uh, well, yeah. Otherwise, the club will. Yeah, this is like a circle now. Two members. No, it's a circle, I think. There you go. You need, I think, three or five members. Oh, two more members. Okay. Oh, so three. Like if the... Yeah, they're gonna get funding. That's true. You know, this is shogi, so wait, what is this place? This place is no, he wants to beat you. Oh, wow. All right, he's very happy. Yes. True. Hmm. Okay. Wow, it's crazy. Like in this whole school, there's like no one who wants to play shogi. Like it's only two members. She's like, what? Whoa. She's actually on point. Oh my god. uh, when will Ayumu make his move? Unless and until he wins, he's not making any move anytime soon. Oh, E class? Ah, springless step. Yeah, there you go. P. Oh, wait, how do you know that? Okay, well, okay, there you go. Exactly, that's the question. She just ignored the question. Wait, don't you have class? Doesn't he have any class? Hmm. Oh, all right. What? What? Okay. Oh my god. I don't think so. She's like, I cannot handle it. Hmm. Oh, it's gonna rain. Oh, P is cancelled. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna win because then the anime would be over today. The first episode over. Oh, Invincible Castle. Oh damn. Well, yeah, but the name, it's the name itself is exactly. You probably learned it from like a book that. Yeah. I don't think so. Oh damn. He doesn't stop as soon as it starts. Um, what? Okay. I don't think that's gonna work, but let's see. Hmm. Okay. Weakness. Okay. Ah, okay. Wait, why is what? Oh my god. From the sides, like just like she said, you know? Oh my god. Well, there you go. This one, yeah, true. Oh god. Oh, it's raining now. I thought, oh boy. Well, you need an umbrella, and it's still playing. Okay. Hmm. Well. Yep. There you go. So there you go. The mandatory event. In every rainy day in all anime, one of them is going to forget the umbrella. Oh, she brought it. So did he bring one? Ah, there you go. Wait, what? He just. Yo. Oh my god. I thought he didn't bring. Oh my god. Okay. Probably. Oh, damn, this guy. Wow, okay. Well, he. Wha- Oh god. Oh, so she's going to. Well, there you go. And that's it. Okay. Oh, the two shogis kind of. Okay. So, yeah, like the setting is pretty, like I expected. It's kind of reverse Takagi-san, if you think about it. Yeah. All right, so there you go. I think that's it. Yeah. So that was the first episode. So as you can see, pretty simple, like similar story. You can say the whole plot. Here the boy, like like what's his name? Ayumu, isn't it? Yeah. Ayumu, and what's her name? He calls her senpai. Did they even tell her name? I don't think they mentioned her name here. In this episode, I think her name is Uru something. Uru, what's her name? And then, okay, well, like I will get to know in the future episodes. Either way, I'm going to call her senpai for now. So all right, now here we can see Ayumu and senpai, both of them are in the same shogi club, and the whole plot here, like I said, it's kind of a reverse Takagi-san, because if you try to see the similarities between them, first of all, boy girl, obviously. The one difference that I can see here is that both are in like different classes. One is a senpai, another one is a kohai, unlike Takagi-san, where both of them are in the same class, same age. So now the differences start from here. It's kind of similar and not at the same time, it's kind of opposite. For example, the boy here, Ayumu, he knows that he likes the girl, unlike Takagi-san, where he doesn't know, the boy doesn't know that he likes Takagi. It's still not there. He likes her, but he himself doesn't realize that, unlike Takagi, who knows that. So in Takagi-san, Takagi knows her feelings for him, while here the boy knows the feelings for senpai. Unlike senpai here, who doesn't realize what's happening, she gets embarrassed, but she doesn't realize that he likes her. She tries to guess that, oh, you like me, but there's no confirmation. And similar to that in Takagi as well, the boy, he gets embarrassed, and he doesn't know that Takagi likes him. You can see the similarity here. So that's like the major similarity, but at the same time difference. And it's just reversed. The whole roles are reversed here. The whole thing about this show is shogi, and the main goal of this show is when Ayumi is going to win at shogi against senpai, he's going to confess or let her know about his feelings. So which kind of makes us realize one thing, that he will it's kind of sad to think about. Throughout this whole anime, he'll probably win only once, and that will be at the ending episode or at the ending manga chapter, where he'll win and he's going to confess. That's all that's going to happen. He'll only win once. So he won't win anytime and anytime soon, because yeah, this is going to continue for a long while. So that's one thing that we can understand here. And yeah, okay, so these are the main similarities, the differences at the same time, and we can see a few other things here. One thing I feel like that's going to happen here is that the side characters will be a lot more involved in the story, unlike Takagi-san, where the side characters they had their own story, but at the same time they were not that much involved in Takagi's story. They were side characters, but they had their own little story going on. They had their own little interactions and everything, while Takagi and Nishikata were kind of separated. They had their own story and main focus was on them. Unlike, I think, this show, where this show will have the other side characters will have an active participation in the main character's story as well. I think so, because the opening kind of showed us different instances where we saw the main characters interacting with the side characters. For example, that girl we saw, the Kendo girl, her kind of interacting with senpai a little bit. So I'm guessing they'll be more involved in the story, unlike Takagi-san. That's just a guess. I think that's how it's going to go. And yeah, now a few other characters we saw here in this episode. For example, that one girl, senpai's friend, the few characters that we saw in the opening, that the black-haired girl we saw in the opening. There's two other characters, one boy, another girl, who I'm guessing will probably have their own relationship, a side thing. There'll be going on a side story for them, for those two. and something like that. But yeah, all right, we begin this episode with Ayumu and Senpai in the shogi room, them playing shogi, and we can see how Ayumu is his face is just very stoic. As you could say, it's like completely same. And like I said, he reminds me of that boy from Aharen-san, like his expressions and everything. And he also reminds me of that boy from this type of a character design has been quite like frequent for a few animes. For example, like I said, Aharen-san, the boy in Aharen-san has like the same face with this guy. Another character that I can see a similarity, or his face with, is that guy from what was the name of the show? I'm kind of watching it now, that show, Love After World Domination or something, like sekai, koi wa sekai saifuku no ato de, something like that. That main character, that guy, the Red Ranger, his face, that's like that face, like this type of face with this type of a facial structure, facial expression is very similar now. And this guy reminds me of those two. And his expressionless, very expressionless, it just stares at the other character. Now there's one thing I was kind of thinking about when he was just saying, oh, you're cute, this and that, he was saying, and the girl was like, Senpai was like, oh, you like me, don't you, here you go, let me give you a hug. And when she was saying that, I was like, okay, is he really that dense that he doesn't understand what he's saying? Or is he like inside he's freaking out, but his outside face is just this type of? I was kind of thinking about that. And then when we got to see his inner thoughts, he was like, oh my god, that was too close. He was thinking about it. I was like, okay, so he's basically, his face is like that, it doesn't show any expressions, but inside he's pretty freaking out, something like that. So it's basically something like that. It's not that he's dense, nor he's just he's not even bothered by what she's saying. He is freaking out, but inside. And it's funny to see that actually the girl has actually figured out, as she's saying, oh, you like me, don't you? She's kind of guessing it, but the boy here is actually just no comment, is not commenting at it at all. So we can understand that these two are not dense. It's just that they don't want to admit it. And yeah. Now, one thing I'm kind of curious about, that the guy says that he's not going to confess unless and until he wins. I do wonder what's going to happen if the girl decides to confess. I don't know if a situation like that will arise or not in the future, but I'm curious as to what's going to happen then, all right, anyways, so yeah, the senpai is Ayumu is not perturbed at all, and senpai is just kind of frustrated at that. All right, now here senpai kind of tells him that, oh, why, why are you so defensive in your show? Yeah, all the time you're just aggressive. And he's like, what aggressive? What do you mean? And she's like, well, you just say these type of things, that I'm cute, I'm beautiful, these type of things. And he's like, oh, that's the truth. Again, aggression, aggressive. And by the end of it, she's like, all right, I'm going to stop arguing about this situation because I myself am getting embarrassed. And yeah, by the end of it, obviously he loses. And here we meet, after that we meet, what's her name? Did they mention her name? Oh, okay, there you go, Urushi, that's her name. All right, they mentioned her name, Urushi. That's the girl's name, okay. And the friend's name is Maki, okay. Alright, so Urushi is like, oh, I'm going to go to the shogi club, and Maki bids her goodbye. She is in a very good mood, kind of jumping around and all, and she sees Ayumu talking with a person from, I'm guessing, the kendo club, and he's like, oh, come on, you can, if you join us, it'll be so great and everything. And he's like, no, I cannot. And obviously, like, Urushi is a little bit concerned. She's thinking like maybe if he'll actually go and join the kendo club. And she's kind of trying when they were walking back to the shogi club. She was trying to, like, kind of, she's saying like, oh, I can give you a handicap, oh, like, you can have this, like, extra advantage, this and that. And I was like, no, I don't want that, like, I want to win in a normal way. And like, she's probably thinking that, oh, like, he is not going to like, he's going to go to the kendo club if he keeps losing, because I think she, like, like, probably she thinks that he'll get bored if he keeps losing. So that's why she was kind of trying to, like, make the experience better by giving him some advantage, and so that at least he could win sometimes. But she doesn't realize that he wants to win, like, with no handicap. She has a bigger reason for it. And she's kind of thinking about all of those, and he realized what was happening, and he's like, don't worry, I'm not going to go to the kendo club. And she's relieved after that. And they go to the club, and she, like, her phone rings, and she's like, yes, like, I have just got the news, one of my friends is going to join the club. And he's like, why? And so basically the situation here, she wants to make this like a shogi club, a proper club. And as far as I know, like, unless and until you get the minimum amount of members, that is usually 3 in the clubs, your club is not an official club. It's like a circle. So this is not a shogi club, it's a shogi circle for now. Like 2 members or 1 member, they can make a circle. So what's the difference between the circle and a club? As far as I know, the biggest difference is the budget. A club gets an allotted budget from the student council, and, like, and not the student council, but the, like, but the school authorities. And that's the biggest thing. A circle won't get that. And if you get like a budget, obviously you can expand your club, do a lot of things. And these budgets are actually very important in actual big clubs, like, for example, the archery club, maybe the like, the fine arts club, maybe the like, the tea ceremony club. These type of clubs, they actually need equipment and everything. So that's why these budgets are like very important for them. And that's why, while a few other circles and club, like, which are like short, like smaller, they don't get that much budget, but it works out. And obviously if you're a circle, you're not going to get any budget at all. So that's like the biggest difference. Obviously a few other differences are there as well, like you'll be officially recognized, this and that. And you're going to get a proper room for yourself, if you're like an official club. And if you're a circle, you're not going to get a room, like, like they're like probably like some kind of a storeroom or something. So yeah, all these things are the these are the like the perks. And so there's a lot of, like, like things. And obviously it's better to be a club than just being a circle. But this is like, Ayumu is thinking like, oh, like, if someone else comes, like, I won't get enough time to talk with senpai or interact with her. So he doesn't want that. He's like, he's like being aggressive and trying to, and he's like, oh, what will it even do, like, what extra, like, are we unhappy now, like the way we are, like, what are we even going to do with the budget, what are we even going to do, like, with like a separate room, like, isn't this room okay? It's fine, I think, as it is now. And Urushi is like, why are you saying stuff like this, like, like, why are you being so, like, aggressive in this situation? And then her friend comes in, and her friend's like, oh, got a boyfriend, bye bye, no more shogi. And she's like, and here Urushi kind of says that, oh, why do these people, like, even if she gets a boyfriend, why couldn't she just come? And then she's like, maybe because she, like, like, got someone to spend time with, that's why she wants to dedicate her time to that person. And here the Ayumu says, like, what's going to happen if you get someone like that? Are you going to stop playing shogi? And she's like, no, obviously not, I love shogi, that's why. And then she asks, like, what are you going to do? And I love the fact that he actually said that I'm not going to, like, stop coming. I, like, what more, I'm going to come even, like, more frequently. It was so interesting to see that Urushi actually deciphered that. She's like, wait a minute, do you mean that I'm the one who you're talking about? Which I was very surprised. Like, we can see these characters are not dense, it's just that they don't want to admit. That's basically the situation here. So she actually nails it. She's like, yeah, is it me? You know, like that's why you're saying this. And he's just, just looking at her. And she's like, okay, stop, like, no more. All right, then the next part we see Urushi is not happy about the fact that she'll have to go for PE, and Ayumu comes in, and Ayumu is like, oh, like, you're not that good at PE, aren't you? You just trip all the time. And she starts, like, recounting stuff and, like, telling him her stuff that no one else should know. And she's like, wait, how do you know this? He just completely ignores that question. He just keeps talking about it. And obviously that means he keeps an eye on her and just, like, follows her around and everything. Like, this is like the I'm guessing this will be the running gag or the running joke of this show, that, oh, he just follows her like a stalker. Oh my god. Anyways, she's freaking out, and like, like, he just sits down, and he's like, I'm just like, okay, like, you know what, like, make me happy, like, tell something that's going to cheer me up. And as soon as she said that, he starts complimenting her, and he keeps going, like, one after the other, and she's just completely like, you know what, yeah, I think I should probably go for PE. And this, I won't be able to survive like this. She just stands up, starts walking, goes to PE. Now next we see, again in the shogi club, they're doing the, like, he's doing like the invincible castle. I think that was the name of the strategy. Yeah. And she's like, oh, this is weak. And he's like, wait, why? It's called invincible, shouldn't it be strong? She's laughing, and she's like, no, the main problem about this is from the sides. If you attack from the sides, it's going to, like, be weaker. And she also thinks in her mind, she's like, you know what, I myself am going to make an invincible castle in my heart, so that I don't, like, get embarrassed that easily. And just like she said, like, it's weaker from the sides. He stands up, he comes towards her side, and he's like, okay, let's, like, I'll watch it from this, like, this point of view, it'll be easier to understand. And he keeps, like, kind of tilting this way, and she keeps tilting this way. And in the end, it is proved that invincible castle is weaker from the sides. Obviously, we got a hands-on experience on that. And outside it's raining, and just like we know, like, all rom-coms, all, like, slice of lives have the major event of aigasa, or sharing umbrella event. Like, one umbrella, there should be one umbrella, and they should share, that type of a thing. The funniest thing about this part, when they were doing that, I was like, okay, I'm sure one of them doesn't have an umbrella, and even if that person has an umbrella, they'll probably, like, I will probably just hide it. He'll be like, oh, I forgot it, like, just because he wants to go share the same umbrella. So Urushi brings out her umbrella. She's like, oh, here you go. And I was thinking, okay, I'm pretty sure Ayumi is going to either say I did not bring it, or he's going to say that, yeah, I didn't bring it, but he will have it. He'll just try to hide it just because he wants to get underneath. What he does is, like, what is that part? Okay, she says, like, I brought an umbrella. He says, would you like to share my umbrella? On the way home, which I was just so surprised. I was like, okay, so he basically didn't lie. Number one, he brought it as well, and he's actually saying that. One of the most weirdest way I've ever seen someone, like, not weird as far as I would say, but it's definitely a unique way, because all the, like, animes that I've seen, either they forget to bring it or they pretend not to bring it. But here she just directly, he's like, you know what, I also brought it, but yeah, I think we should actually share one. That's what he did here. He's so nonchalant at that, it's crazy. And god damn. good for him. Like, he's not even embarrassed to say that. And obviously Ayumu is like, taken aback. Not Ayumu, Urushi. And he just directly says that, yeah, I want to go, like, even though I have my umbrella, I want us to share it. And she's like, all right, fine. And there you go, they kind of go together. And she's like, oh, do you think it'll be sunny the next day? And he's like, I wish it rains tomorrow as well. And he, like, she kind of sees that he's like, one part of him is kind of getting wet. Obviously he's trying to, like, kind of steer the umbrella towards her. That's why his own arm is getting wet. And she, like, she's talking about all of, like, the Okuno Miyaki place and all that. And she kind of comes closer and she's like, yeah, I'm, I wouldn't mind if we do this in the future as well, sharing an umbrella. There you go, that's where it ends. What the interesting thing about this show is, I'm pretty sure both of them knows that they like each other, but the thing is that they won't actually admit. And that's the thing. It's like, I'm pretty sure and I'm pretty convinced, obviously the boy likes him, that's something that we already know, but I'm pretty sure and convinced that she also realizes what's happening, and she also realizes he likes him. And she multiple times she actually nails the thing on the head. She's like, oh, it's because of this you're doing this, aren't you? It's just truth, and he just keeps quiet at that moment, doesn't admit it. So I think, yeah, it's kind of that show, like, where both realizes what's happening, both knows that they're like each other, but unless and until someone admits it, it won't happen. And this boy is definitely not going to confess unless and until he wins the game. I do wonder what she's going to do. I don't know, in the future, if she actually decides to confess or something, we'll see. But yeah, so that's it. A great start, like I said, I love my slice of life shows, kind of like Takagi, just the whole opposite, like the roles are kind of reversed or opposite. And it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I always like this, like, in this character design that this author has, this manga artist has. And it's very cute, this type of an art style. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And the animations and everything, like, the visuals and everything, it's okay, it looks nice. So yeah, so looking forward to the future episodes, and I'm guessing we're going to meet the new characters as well as we go on. That's it. Thanks for watching. This is my reaction of when will Ayumu make his move, or Soredemo Ayumu wa Yosetekuru. And this is the first episode. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. So that's it, guys. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week with another episode of When Will Ayumu Make His Move. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.